Hello everybody, Big Beardy back with another video, and welcome back to Big Beardy's van life. Maybe that's what I should change it to, so we can have a Big Beardy van life. But anyway, yes, thank you for tuning in. This week has been, it was a good week. I had some fun. I've started a new adventure, which you'll all be hearing about very shortly. I've been doing a lot of stuff. But before we get started, please, there's a link down below to a fundraising website. I'm raising money for Dementia UK. Please check it out. Give it a click, and and hopefully you can give a little bit. That will help. But we'll talk about that at another time as well. So this week I've been back up to Scotland. I've been back down to London. I've mixed it all around. I've had the van repaired. Oh, all sorts going on, and you will see all that in a second. All right, everyone, it's Monday, and we are out working. Oh, it's been a bit of a weird day actually. My wife was meant to be working, and then things got cancelled. So I was sort of bidding on jobs this morning, but nothing was coming up in Norfolk at all, really. Nothing at all. And then a job popped up from, well, it's in between Norwich and King's Lynn, going to Glasgow. Long wheelbase, €4 pallets, 340 mile. So I've stuck 340 quid on it. I thought, I'll give it a go. If I get it, fantastic. And I want it. And I'm like, yeah, we're going back to Scotland. I don't know what it is. This last couple of weeks, I keep going to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland before, I don't think. Like maybe once. Keep going to Scotland. It's all stuff for wind farms that I've got on the back of here. All engineering stuff. So, and I'm pretty heavy. Not overweight heavy, but it's a good old chunk of weight on there. So, I'm off to Scotland. But I had a little bit. I had a little bit of a problem solving to do. Sometimes you got to do this. I can either go straight to Glasgow, and then because I've got to leave at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, look for a hotel because I can't sleep in the back. There's no room, and it's impossible to sleep in the front for me. I'm just too big. Oh, and I'm going to be cold tonight. It's going to be cold tonight. So, get a hotel. 35 quid Premier Inn. Wi-Fi. I don't think I can go anything but Premier Inns now. It's a free advertising for them. Or I can go up to Wooler. It adds about 30 miles onto my journey. Go Wooler, then around Edinburgh and across. Why I would go to Wooler is my mum's got a place there. My mum and her partner have a place. It's like an Airbnb, but it's done privately. And I can go there and crash there the night. My mum's there at the moment actually, but there is a room that's off to the side, which is, you know, COVID and all that, but I've given up on COVID. I don't know who's got it. They've both been injected and everything else. Sorry about that. We've got a bit of a problem. It's too hot. The phone on the windscreen is cooking the phone when I'm trying to charge it and trying to record and all this other shit. So I've had to take it off real quick, get out of the sunshine, and we'll go from there. So yeah, it's either go to Wooler, 30 miles extra, stay there the night, get up nice and early and get across to Edinburgh. I have to be up about 5:30ish. Or drive to Glasgow, from Wooler go to Edinburgh, across to Glasgow, or drive straight to Glasgow and get a hotel. Can't sleep in the back, can't sleep in the cab, £35 for a hotel. So I've decided to go to Wooler, get a cooked meal, see my mum, nice bed, I can relax, have a beer, chill out. I'll be there in about 5 hours, 5.5 hours, and then get up nice and early and do the job. So that's what I'm going to do. I've sort of figured it out, and it's more cost effective. Yeah, so that's planned, but it is baking at the moment, absolutely baking. But apparently in Glasgow tonight it's going to be about 0, maybe 1 degrees. And I don't fancy sleeping in the front. In the back it's not bad when you've got a sleeping bag and stuff over you, but it's just too uncomfortable here. So, that is the plan. Right, I'll show you a bit of Wooler when I get there. It's fucking beautiful up there. Let's get it going. So, it's, I'm just eating some lunch. Excuse me. I've got barbecue stuff from KFC. I've just done Britain's Best Burger. Check it out, you haven't already. It's good, that. It is good. So, I've stopped for a minute, and I've been listening to radio all day. Well, I haven't been listening to radio. I've been listening to my phone, but the radio through my phone. Talk sport and all that stuff. I thought I'd stop and put a couple of 2 cents in this. I don't usually do this on this show, but what the fuck is going on with the world of football? You've got football teams leaving the Premier League. You've got other teams leaving other leagues. the greedy bastards are saying, oh, we don't want to play with you, you know, the likes of Newcastle and Fulham and all that anymore. We want our separate little Champions League. Not only that, they're saying, oh, we don't want to play with the likes of Celtic and Rangers and Porto and all these other great football teams because they want their own little special league because we think we should have more money. What a bunch of I'm saying it. Absolute bunch of bastards. And as an Englishman, you know, a fan of British football, a fan of, you know, we're looking to the French and the Germans for the moral compass here because they've turned around and told them, fuck off, we're not doing it. Absolute disgrace. The lot of them. Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, who else was it? Man City and Tottenham. But it was up to me, some people said they should all get relegated. No, they shouldn't. They should all be put down to League 2. Watch all their players piss off and help the lower league teams get some money because they do not deserve it. What a bunch of bastards. And also today, Jose Mourinho's left. He's been fired. Personally, I think Jose Mourinho's gone, fuck you guys for doing what you're doing. I'm outie. And they've gone and fired him for it. And if he has done that, much respect. And respect to Dortmund, who've come out earlier, said they're not fucking joining this stupid league. I think Bayern Munich have come out and said they're not going to do it. And so is Paris Saint-Germain. And I think Ajax can't do it because they've got some contract with some other Dutch league that's going on. But anyway. But yeah, I just thought, you know, it is a disgrace. You know, I don't know how I would feel if that was my team. I'm a Newcastle fan. And it's just a portrayal to us, the fans, the working class man who works their arse off all week. We pay a fortune to watch these millionaires kick a ball around the pitch. And then the audacity of these 6 teams to go, well, we want more money. Fuck off. You know, there's people here, you know, it's in the middle of a pandemic, or hopefully coming towards the end, but there's people that can't even pay their rent. There's people living on the street, and just boils my piss, that does. So I just thought I'd say, I don't usually get into sport or politics on this, but sometimes you hear something, you just think, I need to say something or do something. And I hope the fans, obviously, from what I've heard, the vast majority of fans and people out there have completely condemned this. But I've also heard from a statement on Sky Sports, I think it was, that one of the owners said their priority is making money and not to the heritage of football. You know, I count myself as a sports fan, by the way, but for people who want it, like, I love football, I love rugby, I love athletics, I love tennis, I love every sport. There's very few sports I think are boring. I'll watch garden bowls, for fuck's sake, if it was the only thing on, you know? So I'm not just like, you know, I'm not football mad, but, you know, I've supported Newcastle since I was old enough to know what a fucking football team was. My whole family support Newcastle. And I'm actually sitting there going, thank God for once it's not us doing something fucking stupid. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up and like leave in the comments what you think about this whole scenario. Let me know who you support. Yeah, and if it is one of your teams, what you actually think about it. For me personally, it's a disgrace, and they should all not just be relegated, but relegated to League 2. So Scotland had the right idea when they did it to Rangers. Now Rangers didn't do anything as egregious as say we're going to start our own fucking league, but they broke the rules and they got a heavy punishment for it. So yeah. Now, anyway, I'm going to go back to eating my chicken before I get really angry. Thank God it's boneless, so I'll probably choke on something. Right, hopefully I'll be up in Wooler in a sec. See you there. Right, people, so it's 8 o'clock. I am in Wooler. I've got to get up at 5:30 to get myself to Edinburgh. But I'm just about to nip up here to my mum's place. Oh, it's been a long drive, but it's been nice. But I'll tell you what, Wooler, it's quite a nice little place around here. I love it around here. There's Mount Cheviot just over there, I think it is, which I still haven't climbed, but I will one day. Beautiful place, beautiful place. So I'm going to get in here, have a hot shower, maybe have a pint, and yeah, get ready for the morning. See you then. Morning all. It's Tuesday morning, 8:30. Just dropped off. I should have got there for 8 o'clock, but traffic meant I got to where my drop off was at 20 past. So I was a little bit. I wasn't late because it was drop off between 8 and 10, but I wanted to be there for 8. But only a couple of jobs are pinged in the local area. I'm in Glasgow. Yeah, and I'm just going to start bidding. See if I can get a job going south as soon as possible, because I do sort of want to be home tonight. And you know, if I make, you know, get a good two plus day today, it's been a good couple of days. So that is the plan. It is raining, like it always is in Scotland, I believe. Don't know, I don't get me that often, but as soon as I got to Glasgow, it started raining. I'm on the outskirts of the city. I'll probably stay here. I don't think I'm going to go into the city itself. I don't see the need. So I'm near a big industrial estate, so we'll see what happens. So it's still Tuesday. It's 1 o'clock, 10 past 1, I think. It's been one of those days. I'm learning a lot about getting jobs out of Scotland. I don't mind going to places for the first time and not doing too well, because you learn about a place very quickly. So I got a job from Glasgow to Edinburgh, 50 miles, £55 I got. Picked up at 12. I was bidding on everything, but there's not a lot going. And I checked who was around me, and there's a lot of drivers for not much work. I don't know if it's a lot of people getting jobs to Glasgow from down south, and then you sort of get stuck here, and it's like we're all trying to get work back down south. But yeah, it was actually 3 coffins that I was delivering from a funeral place to another funeral place. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, just not a lot of work. I know I came here the other week and was in Edinburgh, but that was the weekend. I was expecting a bit more out of Glasgow, but just nothing. So it's 1 o'clock now. I'm gonna try and get a job going anywhere. I don't give a shit. I haven't made much money today. I wanted to be home tonight, but that's becoming more and more less likely. So I'm sort of, yeah, it's just get anything. But I'm in Edinburgh now, and there's not a lot pinging, not a lot at all. So not the best day, but I now know what to expect. If I go to Glasgow again, I'm going to charge a lot more than I did on this job. I'm not going to go. It's got to be £1.20, £1.30 a mile. Else it's just not worth it, because you've got to think Manchester's 200 miles away. You think, oh, it's just over the border. No, it's 200 miles. Newcastle, 150 miles. So that's the thing. Another thing I wanted to say, and I've noticed this from walking around and just doing jobs and speaking to the people of Edinburgh and Glasgow. Lovely people. Absolutely lovely. I went for a walk this morning whilst I was waiting for work. I was in Glasgow, and I must have passed about 20 people. Every single one of them said morning to me. No one dropped their head down or ignored. I was in shock. I live in quite a friendly place, but everyone, morning, you all right? Got to this place to drop off, and it's like, you all right, mate? How's it going? A lot of places you just get sort of, yeah, all right, yeah, it goes. But no, everyone I've met, everyone I speak to in the coffee shops, whilst I'm walking around, just lovely people. And I really, so I can't knock the Scots for that. Your hospitality. I suppose if I walked around with a sign saying I am English, I wouldn't get the same response. But yeah, just I really, yeah, just thought I'd say that. Lovely people. So now it's time to get some more work. Let's see what happens. So it's Wednesday now, people. Yesterday was busy. I didn't get finished till like 9 o'clock. Long day, long day. But I ended up getting a job from Edinburgh, going to Doncaster. Didn't pay great. It was like 60p a mile, so that was all right. But I had a word with him, and on the way I managed to get a job from Gateshead going to Leeds as well. Once again, not huge money, but we're both small van jobs, but together wasn't too bad. So I ended up on about £250 for the day, which I'll take that. But I didn't finish till late. Well, I say I didn't finish till late. I probably dropped off the last one about 8 o'clock, the one in Doncaster. Then went to Tesco's, got some food, then found a place to stay for the night. So by the time I actually stopped driving, it was about 9 o'clock, and I'd been up since 5:30. So a long day. And this morning, the phone didn't charge properly. The battery wasn't. It was on 1% when I woke up. I had to charge the phone quickly. Then I had no signal. I've been running around like a mad-ass fly this morning and all day yesterday. And I've only really just had a second to pull over. And I've got a job from Chesterfield going to Abbey Road in London. Haha. But not the famous Abbey Road. Different Abbey Road. Anyway, North London. Just after the M25 this is. So it's not too bad. I know I hate London. But if it's on the outskirts, it's bearable. So I've just picked up in Chesterfield. It's 10 to 10. I actually won the job at 9, but I was about half hour away from it. I was half hour away from it. I was only about 10 miles. It was all country roads. A bit like Norfolk. So the plan is get down to London ASAP, drop this one off and get a job home as soon as possible. Because I've had a couple of developments happen since we last spoke. Brake pad lights, come on. So I need to get that fixed ASAP because that is obviously a safety problem, big safety problem. So that's booked in for, I'm dropping off Thursday night, should be fixed Friday. So tomorrow I might not be on the road because I've got to get this dropped off at the garage. Plus I've got other little bits I need to fix around it. So, just last day and a half seems manic. I best get on with it. Okay, so it's Wednesday evening. It's 7:30. Oh, I'm tired. I dropped that job off in London, which it was relatively easy actually. I found the place straight away, and it wasn't too bad. And then just as I was dropping off, or just before I was dropping off, a job pinged up. It was Pinewood Studios, COVID test, Aylesbury, home. And I thought, I'm going to put a bid on. It's not going to be great, but it's going to get me home. So I'm on about 2:30 for the day, and I'm going to be home in about half an hour. But I am tired. 11-hour day. By the time we get home, I think I left about 9 and I'm going to be home by 8. Yeah, that's 11 hours, isn't it? Long old day. But yeah, I went to Pinewood. I love going to Pinewood Studios. There's something about the place, because you don't really see anything. I did see a big pirate ship, mind you. But there's just something about the place when you get to Pinewood in particular. There's an energy. People are busy building stuff, doing stuff. And you're surrounded by obviously very professional people who know their jobs very well, else they wouldn't be where they are. I've never seen an actor though. I've never seen a famous person when I'm there. But it's just a feel about the place. And as you're driving around the different studios, they've got a lot of old film things up, and yeah, I just like going there. So I picked up two different jobs from the same person, but there was the two different studios I had to pick up from. One was the James Bond, and the other one was I think it's the Disney one or whatever. Picked them up. Aylesbury picked a load more stuff up, and now I'm going to the drop-off place, which a lot of you guys out already know about, just around the corner from my house actually. So I'm dropping off there. But yeah, long day, long 3 days. But I've basically got the next 2 days off because the van's got to go in tomorrow evening. It's going in now. It's going to be worked on Friday. I should have it back Friday evening, hopefully. With a bit of luck. As long as they've got the parts, they said. So we'll see what that means. So it's, yeah. Last job for the week, driving wise. But seeing as I'm going to be home for the next 2 days, I've got a lot of other stuff I'm going to do. And I'm going to show you what I get up to when I'm at home. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm going to be happy to get back into my own bed tonight though. Long week. It's not been a long week, it's been 3 days, but these 3 days have felt like 5. Lot of miles. Right, I'm going to get back because I'm tired and I've still got to get fuel. I've only got like 70 miles left on the clock. Let's get it. So guys, it's Thursday. Oh, and I've had a busy day. I haven't been out in the van. It's going into the garage in a little bit. It's about 5 o'clock now. You might be able to hear my son screaming. He's playing Roblox or whatever the hell it's called on Minecraft, and he gets very excited. But anyway, so yeah, I've had a busy day. Had a list of about 25 different things I wanted to accomplish today. And I thought if I get 10 of them done, I'll be happy. And I've done about 15, 16 of them, and I'm still cracking through it. Things like editing YouTube videos, recording stuff, sending invoices, doing paperwork, emails, loads. So even though I haven't been out on the van, I've been working pretty hard, which you have to do, especially when it's a work day. So not much to really show you, but I did want to mention one thing. There is a link down below to a charity that I'm raising money for. I'm doing a 90k walk on the 12th of June. So if you could go and check it out, if you want to donate, fantastic. If not, just spread the word. That would be fantastic. It's for Dementia UK. The reason I'm doing it is my granny. Love my granny. She's a very special woman in my life, and she's suffering with it. So it's something near and dear to my heart. Also, like I mentioned before, I'm getting into venture racing. I think my rugby days are behind me. My back and my knees just can't take it. I want to do something where I can actually enjoy, get fit, and also raise money for worthy causes like Dementia UK. So please check it out. If you watch none of my other videos for a week, 2 weeks, a month, I wouldn't mind if you checked out the link below and gave a little, or at least just spread the word. So, but anyway, that's my Thursday. Still got a few more things to do. I'm going to cook some nice dinner in a second. Still got paperwork to get through. I let things slip the last few weeks when it comes to just keeping on top of my usual stuff, and I've sort of smashed it today. So van's in the shop tomorrow all day probably. I think I'm taking the wife to the city. We haven't been into the city. We haven't been into Norwich since before Christmas due to lockdown and everything. There's no point, everything's shut. But we sort of decided we're gonna have a little wander around, maybe go to one of our favourite restaurants, have some food if it's open. Just have a look around really, just a day out rather than staying at home when you've got nothing to do. So that's the plan. So I will see you tomorrow. I might take you a trip around Norwich. Show you the sights. It is a lovely city. But yeah, Thursday. Busy, but not busy. Still busy. Anyway, check out the link. Right people, it's Friday morning. I'll try and get you out of the sunshine. There we go. So, yeah, I've just dropped the van off at the garage right there. I'm going for a quick walk because I'm in training for my first adventure race. Just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's already donated. We're at £180 in a little under 10 hours or 12 hours, something like that. So big thank you everyone. Massive thank you to Pete and Dolly Dalton. You're absolutely superstars. Mike, Martin, John, I'm trying to remember names now. Keith and Stephanie Lawrence, and everyone else who will donate. I just thought I'd throw that out now because I was overwhelmed this morning when I had a look at the total, and within such a short time, there was already a massive amount of money. But yeah, so I've just dropped off the van. I'm going to be getting picked up in a second, and then we're going to go into Norfolk. But at the moment, I thought I'd go for a quick walk whilst away. See, my adventure race is through the Norfolk Broads and this area. I can't really complain about a 55-mile, 90k walk through that sort of countryside, can you? So, but yeah, I'm going to show you around Norwich today. Hope you enjoy. Right guys, so it's about 4:30, 4:45. I've still not heard back about the van. We were in the city all day, as you've just seen, doing some shopping, got some bits. I got some stuff for a video I want to do on my other channel, Big Beardy Show, go check it out. And yeah, just waiting to find out how much it's going to cost me and if I'm going to get back today. They did say when I originally phoned up it could be Monday, depending if they've got all the parts and everything, because they weren't sure what they had to do until they actually got hold of the van. So a bit of a pain in the ass, but I've had a nice day, relaxing. Yesterday I was balls to the wall from the moment I woke up to the moment I went to, well, to about an hour before I went to bed. I was getting on with shit, getting stuff done. Today, I've just taken it nice and easy. I've been doing these for the last hour, building a little miniature shit because I enjoy it. But yeah, just a nice relaxing day really. Nice day out with the missus in the city, and now it's just chill. Hopefully I'll know what's going on with the van pretty soon. If not, it's waiting for Monday, which is a bit of a pain because I want to get out of work. But not much I can do about that really. If it needs repairing, needs repairing. These are one of the things you have to put up with in this industry. I could, I suppose, borrow. I've got a friend of mine who's got a van which I could borrow on work, but at the same time, I've got other stuff I can get on with. So, yeah, bit of a non-day, just relaxing. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to not being busy. So yeah, that's as soon as I know what's going on with it, I'll let you know, and let you know how much it's fucking going to cost me, because it's going to be an arm and a leg, I bet, knowing my luck. But yeah, we'll wait and see. So people, it's Sunday. No, it's not. That's a lie straight off the bat. I'm sorry. It's Saturday. Fucking hell. My brain is like Swiss cheese at the moment. I swear something has. I've obviously banged it one too many times. I knew that a long time ago, but it's getting worse. So it's Saturday. Got the van back last night. Only just over £200 repair. I thought it was going to be a lot more. They did front and back. I thought I was prepping myself for like 500 quid's worth of repairs, but just over 200 quid. It's a good garage, that. One thing I will say, get yourself a good garage who are reliable, do a good job, and they're reasonable price. I did have a bloke who used to come out and do it, but his prices started going through the roof, and it was he was becoming a nightmare to get hold of. So I changed it up and went to this other garage, Trunch garage, just down the road. If you're in the Norfolk area, try them out. They're really good, and they sorted me out. So yes, van's back. Back home. I'm just in the process right now of getting all my bags put in and getting everything sorted, so Monday morning I can go rock it again. I've got about half a tank of petrol as well. Petrol, fuck's sake. Diesel. I don't know why I say petrol. You know, there's certain things you just say, what, like, apparently, and you're going to laugh at this, because I've been saying my whole life chimney, and it's chimney. My friends thought that was fucking hilarious. My whole life I've been saying chimney. I was a builder, for fuck's sake. I would say that on site. No one corrected me. Oh, anyway, so, but I'll just put that out. So that was my week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out the Discord, my other channel, all the other various things I've got going. I've lost track of them. I don't know why I do all this. It's long and it's hard. It's not. It's easy and it's fun. That's why I do it. But yeah, check them out. And also please check out the my fundraising page. Trying to help Dementia UK for a rather large, long walk I've got coming up in about 6 weeks' time. But yeah, we'll go into that in another video. But please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed. And as always, be safe out there and have a great day.